starting to clean again. Found some crap in the bowl down there, but I've emptied it now. But now I managed to pull this thin copper wire through that little idle. So we make sure that it's clean and just pull it front and left and back, and pull it like to clean it.
Was a bit of a trouble to get it through, but now we can. So it's hard to get this loose. I tried to get it loose first, the pilot jet, but have to do it this way. So yeah, clean it again and try again, something like that.
Found an exploded view showing that it should be a gasket here between, and I can't see it there. Can you? So maybe that is it, making the trouble with the middle RPMs. Let's remove it again. Do it again. There's no gasket there, so that might be it. That might be the hassle. No gasket. What were they thinking? Yeah, so finally you find something. So I got this gasket for Peugeot Speed Fight 1, 2, Viva City, but it's also for the Kymco Super Fever, probably Honda Dio also. Yeah, feels good when you find something. Always keep digging, never give up.
It's back together with the brand new gasket. You can almost see it shine. Anyway, I read the manual for the Honda Dio, which has about the same carburetor, and also the Speed Fight 2. It has the Guntner or something like that, 12 millimeter. And the manual says that it should be, this is the air screw. On a 2-stroke it's air screw, on a 4-stroke it's fuel screw. But anyway, this is gonna be, should be about 1.5, something like that, out. So, and then we'll adjust this. So we got the nice idle. This is pushing the throttle here. So have to be gentle, don't screw it too tight and so on. But yeah, let's start with that one. And it was totally in when I started. So I guess it didn't get any air. It's still there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Let's check it from here. So we go 1.5. Start with that. Half. 1.5.
So let's put it back together and go out and try it. Even though a new gasket, it didn't help. It started out really nice, but then when it's cold, it runs great. But then after a couple of minutes, then it's the same on the middle register. So I'm gonna check if this is it's too lean, I believe. The clip is on the third. It's furthest down. So that should mean that this is as high as it can be, and it lets more fuel in, so I can't put more fuel in it, as far as I reckon. I should put this at the right. I think this is the way. You have a groove there, a big chunk that needs to fit, and if it goes down smooth, then you're on the right track. I'm not on the right. Yeah, it's on the side. The big one. This side. Now it will go better, I believe. Come on. There we go. Tighten it down by hand. Check the throttle if it's feeling okay. It knacks a bit, but at least it's working. I found out that this, coming from the oil pump, probably should be going in there. So something is missing on this carburetor. So it's getting no oil. This looks a bit oily, right? Yeah, maybe. But not that thick. But it's oil, right? Okay, so we're getting closer here. We're finding more and more faults. And yeah, I'll probably buy a new one. I need the nozzle here. Don't know where that is. Or whatever you call it. So, time to replace it. Looks pretty much the same. Pretty equal. So that's good. But here we got the nozzle. We don't have it here. It's just an empty hole there. Okay, so I removed the saddle and I was thinking I'm gonna replace, this is the oil cable and I'm gonna replace it. Looks a bit worn there, so I'm gonna put this fuel line here instead. But this is because it's really thin, so I think it's hard to get it on the nozzle. Anyway, you can see there's oil going all the way here, so if I put this here, it will be air, of course, in it until the pump pumps it up oil all the way. So of course I use premix in the tank. So yeah, I'm gonna change it now. So will it drop oil? Not so bad actually. So it was a really thin there. So that might be too. This might be too big for it. Yeah, it's too big there. Yeah, so maybe we keep this then. I need to make some kind of transition cable because I couldn't get this one on the nozzle. So I need a bigger one. And the plan is to use some kind of link system using this one in between and then a thicker one on in the end that fits on the nozzle. This one does fit on the nozzle. It's a 5mm inner diameter. And this is like 3 or something like that, so you can probably put it on here. It's for smaller ones. I hope it will work. We'll see. Need to move the cable to the new one. This has a throttle already, so let's see. What does it has? A spring. Yeah. It's got the spring. And it's got the throttle. So we need to get the wire through here somehow. That's not easy. It's thin. Maybe I'll reuse that one.
Got some marks here on this one. Don't know if you can see them. But it looks like it's the same size. So I think I reuse this one for now. I need to replace that one, it's the draining plug cable, and put this one there instead, this one. So I'm gonna loosen this plastic bolt, this plastic side, see if I can get it loose.
See if we can start putting this back together.
Line up.
Okay, so we cut this here.
Nice cut. And then we push this on. We need, of course, this one also. So this is pretty loose. So we can do that later. See if we can get this on here.
Push them together. And then start tightening.
And now I can see the oil going through here also.
The reviews on this Amazon Kevlar, whatever brand was kind of mixed. Some bad, some good. So they said it was leaking and so on. So I'm gonna start applying some vacuum on this cable and see if then the fuel will come here inside, and we'll see if it starts leaking or something. So I'm removing this one. And
Start leaking. I could hear it was going down, the fuel. Nothing yet, it's just old, I think. So here you see the marks on the needle. That's not nice. So they're marked there, and there it will leak fuel there. It's not optimal. This should be cone and really nice finished. This is not nice finish, I believe.
okay, so let's try the new carburetor. So we need some gas. Sounds good. A little low on the, need to adjust it. So we can see the oil coming. Can speed it up a bit. By pulling this, it goes faster. At least it's running now. So far it's running well. Now the oil has gone all the way. So it should be coming some more smoke. Not yet. So it's running well now. Got a backlight I've got to fix. But otherwise it runs great now. So finally. Sounds nice also. Yeah, finally.